So I've been working with my daughter on her spellings. She's 6 years old in year 2, and she's come home recently struggling with her spellings because she's been getting 0 out of 10 in her tests. So we looked at a solution. She's been doing word searches recently in her magazines. So what we thought, well, how about you create your own word searches? So she started off by taking her spellings and creating a word search on a piece of paper. Now, this was great. She was developing those skills of creating a grid and then putting the words inside that grid. Fantastic. So let's take that one step further, I said to her. So we started to use numbers. We looked at numbers on the iPad and we created a grid, and then she put the words in and she created her own word search. Now she's developing that further by moving those word searches that she's done into an interactive book using pages. So this was a really good little project for her that she could start developing her own ebook with all her different word searches. In this video, we're going to look at how to create a number spreadsheet so you can create your own word searches. And this is how you do it. So the first thing we're going to do is go into numbers. So let's open up a numbers spreadsheet. Swipe down, type in numbers, and there we go. There's our numbers spreadsheet. When you go into numbers for the first time, you'll get these messages. So let's just press continue and then create a spreadsheet. Now we want just a blank one. So I'm just going to create a basic one here by clicking blank. And we want to get rid of the whole table. So I'm going to tap the little circle in the top corner that selects it and then press delete. I'm going to rename my tab by double tapping and typing in word search template. Okay, so this is going to be the template for future ones when I want to do them. Now we're going to add to this. This is like a blank piece of paper at the moment. So let's add by tapping on the plus. We want to choose the first one on the second row here. So let's choose that. And here's our table. Now we can do lots with this table. We can use the little dots in the corner to shrink it down. But let's get our table sorted. So I want to add more columns and rows to this. I want 10 columns and 10 rows. Now I've got 10 rows already, but I can press that equal sign to keep adding further columns. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to add 3 more. There's my columns. And now let's just shrink this down so we get kind of a square table. Now I'm going to change this, and this is going to say template, word search. And now I've got my template ready. To select this, if I want to just tap anywhere and then tap my circle in the corner, that's going to select the whole table. And I can format this now by pressing the format button. I'm going to go to cell. I'm going to change the border here. I'm going to change all of the grid. So I need to tap that one there to change all of the grid. And my line size, I want to just increase. So I'm going to increase it to 2. Okay, so it gives us a solid grid there. Okay, so there's my grid. Now I need to add a text box so I can add my words. Let's press the plus, and we're going to go to shapes, and you'll find under basic there is the text box. So let's move our text box into the right place. Let's double tap in there and let's change the size of the text. So let's go to the paintbrush again. Let's go to text. Let's close my keyboard. We don't need that at the moment. And let's change that to a nice size. Let's say 24. Okay. And there's our text. And now we can double tap in here and start typing our words. Okay. So there is my template. Now what I can do is duplicate this so we've got a separate one for each word search that we're going to do. And if you wanted to do a collaborative one, you could have multiple tabs for each of the students within your class. So I'm just going to duplicate this by tapping on the tab there, clicking on duplicate. We're going to change the name of this, and this is going to be countries in Europe. Like so, and that's going to be my word search. I'm going to change the top here. This is going to be countries in Europe. And now I can double tap to edit here and enter all the countries that I want to put into my word search. So let's double tap. Now, because this is spelling, I want to use the voice recognition to spell these words out, to get used to knowing what the spelling looks like. So I'm going to use the microphone button to actually do that. So if I click the microphone button, and then I can start reading out the countries that I want to put into my word search. So here we go. England, new line. Scotland, new line. Wales, new line. France, new line. Spain, new line. Italy, new line. Germany, new line. Austria, new line. Ireland, new line. Iceland, new line. Sweden, new line. Norway. So there you go, using voice recognition to put my countries into the word search. So I've got 12 countries there that I need to now put into my word search. So now I need to enter my words into my cells. But first of all, before we do that, if I double tap into one of these, you will see the letters are very small. We need to change that. So I'm going to select the whole table by tapping on the circle in the corner, and then go to my paintbrush, and then I want to change the size, and we're going to change it to, let's try 24 first. Let's double tap. All right. And let's see if that's big enough. Yes, look, that's big enough. There's a T, or we want an E there, but we also want it to appear in the middle. So let's go back to the full table. So let's tap on it, press the circle in the corner, press the format button, and then let's choose and tap on center. So everything is now in the center. Now we can start entering our countries. Let's double tap in there. E, N, G, L, A, N, D. So there's my first one. So now we can start doing all of the other ones. And don't forget, you can do some diagonal ones as well. Now, I've come across a problem here where I've run out of space to put Iceland in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new line at the bottom, and I can put it, I believe I can put it here. So let's do here. And since I have a bit more space now, I'm going to add one more country to this. So let's add... Okay, so that's all of my countries added to my grid. So now all you need to do is fill out the rest of the grid with random letters. So I'm going to do this quickly. And there is my word search. Then what you can do is you can then tap on the 3 dots and you can print this. And then if you print it in landscape, all right, you can change it to fit by dragging this over here so it can fit the page, and then you can click print, and then you can print that out. Okay, so that is how you create a word search within Numbers. Thanks for watching. Please click the like button and please subscribe to this channel for more educational technology videos. Until next time, goodbye.